Welcome to the NRL previews for round 8 of the 2024 season. I'm Renee Gartner and I'm joined by Josh Mansour to unpack all the games this week for Anzac round, and Storm and South round out our Thursday games on the traditional Anzac Day clashes. Great one to finish up with, and for the Storm, it's a new opponent in a historically successful day for those guys in the club. While Melbourne are getting gritty wins, can you see them stepping up in their attacking game of this one? They've been more like a better starters, I guess you could say. And then you also got Nelson Asafa-Solomono coming back into the side with more fitness in his legs and a lot more fire in his belly. Yeah,
it's a massive in for the Melbourne Storm. 11 from 11 playing against Souths down at home, so it's going to be a tough matchup for the South Sydney Rabbitohs. And you know, like playing in Melbourne, it's like a graveyard, honestly. Like they're going to make it so hard for you. It's wet and dewy, and I know Souths love to shift the ball a lot, so they're going to have to roll up the sleeves and really. It's going to be a really gritty affair, I think, for both sides.
They've been talking about they're missing a little bit of Storm slickness that we used to always sort of see. So it's a different dynamic inside that we've seen playing out the last couple of years.
Well, that slickness I think will come in time, right? So particularly in the early rounds, you know, you're still getting used to each other. That spine hasn't played together for a couple of years now. So obviously Ryan Pappenhausen had a pretty lengthy stay on the sideline, so he's getting back to match fitness and getting his full confidence under his belt. But as well, Cameron Munster, he's got that groin issue. So it's going to take time. I don't think it's any alarm signs at the moment. It was a massive win last week, particularly when they went 12 men down against the Roosters. So they'll definitely have a lot of confidence going into this game.
All right, well, let's look over to South. They're coming off a well-needed bye last week as well, too. A nice little reset for the club. Sees Damien Cook earn his way back out into that starting side as well, too. Jai Arrow, we welcome back, which is another big in for them. And Cameron Murray has also been confirmed that he'll be playing this week as well, too. Could this be the recipe that they need to add that spice and sort of turn their season around now in round 8?
I think so. Like those three names especially, they're workers. They will absolutely work their butts off in this game. So there's no doubt about that, especially against the Melbourne Storm, which they're going to make it hard for them. So I know the South Sydney Rabbitohs, the one thing they can't do is unravel when things aren't going their way. And the Melbourne Storm will do everything they can to make it uncomfortable for them. They just got to stick to their processes, stick to their game plan, and hopefully it works out for them, but it's not going to be an easy task.
All right, a new rivalry on Anzac Day. Can you make your pick on who it's going to be?
I'm going to stick to the Storm. I feel like that stat alone is a bit of alarm bells for the South Sydney Rabbitohs, and I still feel like they're a work in progress, so I'm going to go the Melbourne Storm.
Well, it is a spectacle at Amy Park as well, too, to wrap up our Anzac Day games. It's amazing, and there's not many tickets left for this one, so if you do want to see this match run, do not walk. Head to nrl.com/tickets. If you can't get to the game, though, remember you can watch it on Channel 9, Foxtel, Sky New Zealand or KO. Kick-off is at 7:50 p.m.